Hey Credit Warriors, welcome to the show. And yes, it seems that the Wyndham Hotels status match is back. Now, this used to be the old on-ramp for the whole Las Vegas, Atlantic City status match merry-go-round, okay? So what you would do, you would match first to Wyndham, okay? And you could match from many statuses like Hilton Gold, etc. You would get Wyndham Diamond. And then from Wyndham, you'd match to Caesars. From Caesars, you'd match to MGM. From MGM, you could then match to Hyatt and Hard Rock. And then once you had MGM and Hyatt, you can match back and forth between them, year after year, and actually match back and forth through all the statuses year after year, even if you didn't have your original, say, Hilton status that you matched from in the first place, okay? So status match merry-go-round. This is something I'm really passionate about, one of my favorite topics to talk about because I love the whole hotel status match game. So I'm going no script on this one. We're just gonna basically talk about how it's come back, and because it's not an unconditional status match. There are some conditions for it. And then we'll talk about how you can actually use this Wyndham status. Can you use it to match to the other statuses? Okay, there's still a little bit of uncertainty about that, but we'll talk about what we know so far. And guys, if you like the sound of all this, do consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. I am, of course, Ben Hedges, aka The Credit Shifter. You can subscribe here. You can also follow me on all the other social media sites, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, etc. My handles are below. So Wyndham had stopped doing status matches at the beginning of the pandemic. So it's been like 3 years since Wyndham Hotels was offering a status match. Now, you might not really be that familiar with Wyndham Hotels because it's not one of like the big three, okay, like Hilton, Marriott, or Hyatt, I guess you could say. Is that a big three? I guess you could say those are the big three. But it's actually a very powerful status to have because of the reason that you could match it to a lot of other things, okay, like Caesars, etc. But recently, I think it was actually on Monday, or just like literally like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago or something, Wyndham's status match website came alive again, all right? It's alive. And I'm gonna show you the conditions of the status match, so let's check it out. So if you match and you get Wyndham Gold, that will be valid for 90 days, and you have to stay 1 night at a Wyndham property in that period to keep the gold level. Then if you match and get Wyndham Platinum, that's also valid for 90 days. You have to stay 4 nights to keep that level. And then if you match and you get Wyndham Diamond, that is valid also for 90 days, but you have to stay 10 nights in that period to keep your diamond level. Now, diamond is really what we're interested in. So you can match to Wyndham Diamond from the following statuses, okay? Marriott Gold, Hilton Gold, and also IHG Platinum Elite. Now, I've mentioned those three because those three are very easy to get. So for example, the Amex Platinum, a credit card that a lot of people have, that gets you both Marriott and Hilton Gold, okay? So if you have the Amex Platinum, you can do this status with Wyndham. Then also, if you have the Amex Hilton Surpass card, that's only $95 a year. That gets you Hilton Gold as well. So you could do it if you had that card. Then for IHG, to get Platinum Elite, all you need to do is get the IHG Rewards Premier card, and that card gives you IHG Platinum Elite, which can then be matched to a Wyndham Diamond as well. Now, Wyndham Diamond itself offers some great benefits at Wyndham Hotels, like you actually get suite upgrades at some hotels, and you also get welcome amenities, you get late checkout. There's a whole load of benefits you get with Diamond. It is their top level. I'll put the benefits on screen. Now, and some of the Wyndham resorts are really, really good, okay? You might not think, Wyndham has a lot of the lower end properties like Holiday Inn and stuff. I think Motel, what's it called? Super 8 is one of their brands as well. So I don't have much interest in staying at those low-end properties, but there are some higher-end Wyndham resorts which are pretty interesting. I've actually got a lot of Wyndham points stashed away as well. I think like 50,000 or something, which I might end up using. And their rewards, their redemptions tend to be pretty good. But anyway, let's now look at whether you can status match, whether you can move further on in the status match chain from Wyndham. So last year, Caesars, which was the one you would normally status match to from Wyndham, actually came out with some new regulations. Here's what they said. Please note you must have earned tier status with your current loyalty program in order for your status to be matched. Caesars Rewards will not grant status to Wyndham Rewards members who came into the Wyndham program from a tier match promotion with other programs or who previously had recent Caesars Reward status that was about to expire and vice versa. So what they're saying is that only earned Wyndham status, okay, through staying at Wyndham properties and from the Wyndham Earner Business Rewards credit card, because we've tested that, okay, even though it's from a credit card and you're just paying for it, it counts as earned status under their system apparently, and we've tested it, it does work. So only those statuses would count to status match with Caesars. Now, what is not clear so far, because this is so new, it just started this week, is that, you know, in the first 90 days when you get the status match, maybe that wouldn't count for Caesars. But after you've stayed 10 nights in that 90 days and you get to keep the status, what does that count as? Technically, that's a status challenge, not a status match. So would that count as earned status? I am guessing it might. Now, I'm not suggesting you stay 10 nights just for the sole purpose of trying to match it to Caesars, okay? Because if it doesn't work, you know, you're going to be disappointed and you've stayed 10 nights. But hey, if you are planning on going on vacation and you are realistic, you're going to stay 10 nights at a Wyndham property, well, then try it. I mean, hell, you could even try it if you didn't even get the status match. Try it in the first 90 days, but I'm suspicious probably in the first 90 days it won't work. But if you have done the status challenge, I'd be interested to see if it works. And there are even still people who've just been status matching back and forth between Caesars and Wyndham in the way that they say that you're not supposed to, who are still getting the status match just because of weaknesses in the system, I guess. So it's worth trying. But we do know that once you get to Caesars, that's probably kind of the end of the road. Like Caesars to MGM Gold is dead currently, okay? You can't match from Caesars Diamond to MGM Gold. You have to have Diamond Plus if you want MGM Gold. So you have to, you know, maybe you get Diamond and then you stay some nights at Caesars and you build up to Diamond Plus. But yeah, they'll actually match you to MGM Pearl if you have Caesars Diamond, which, you know, it does get you free parking, but MGM Gold is the one you want to be able to go further on and status match to Hard Rock and to Hyatt, and then from Hard Rock to Ocean in Atlantic City if you want to do that status match too. But hey, there's still hope that they may bring back these status match promotions in the future, because actually they do come and go. So, you know, if they see member numbers kind of stagnant or dwindling, sometimes they'll bring back the status match promotion to encourage more people to sign up for MGM because you're getting a status match, etc. So there's definitely hope. And if you already have MGM and Hyatt from a previous status match, you can currently keep status matching back and forth between those two, you know, potentially forever or until they cancel that deal as well. So whichever of those comes first. So if you have Hyatt and MGM status, MGM Gold, and I think it's Hyatt, not Globalist, but Explorist status, Hyatt Explorist. It comes in the spring. I think it's like February and March. You have to match back and forth between them. So do not forget, okay? There's a lot of articles online about it. I'll probably paste some below just so you guys remember. And also another thing you shouldn't forget is that you can get up to 12 free stocks from our sponsor Webull with the link below, okay, guys? Webull, it is a zero commission investing app, kind of like Robinhood, but with better charts. I like to call it Robinhood for grown-ups. And these 12 free stocks, or up to 12 free stocks, minimum 6, 12 if you're lucky. Minimum value for 6 stocks is $34. That's the absolute guaranteed minimum value. It's free money, but it could be worth a lot more if you really luck out and get the best stocks and get all 12 of them, okay? So luck of the draw, what you get. Link for that is below, guys. Leave your comments below, guys, about the status match merry-go-round, because it is something that really interests me, how you can get one hotel status, you know, from one credit card or whatever, or one, you know, stays at a hotel, and then match that to like 5, 6, 7 other hotel statuses and basically get like upgrades and free stuff wherever you go. So let me know what you think the future of the status match merry-go-round is in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. You can follow us on all the other social media handles are below as well, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.